It's crazy because you go from a team to where there's not any motion. Everybody's always stagnant. You know the personnel to now you get an array of every personnel, every single motion to try to make you think differently, but you're going to get the same plays. So, it's a really good team that we're playing.
And you seem to particularly like to pay attention to whatever tip you might be able to find. So is that challenge of a lot of different looks, do you enjoy that, or would you rather just sit there and be obvious to you?
I think it doesn't matter. Regardless, I think it's just reading and play right before the ball is snapped. And, every team have their tendencies, and if you study hard enough, you can, find those things out. Like I said, I'm a tendency guy, and that's how I play. Play off percentages and then, instinct second. So the team that we're playing, like I said earlier, they're a really, really good team. They like to run the ball, but now you have a quarterback that also can run, that can string plays out. So got to make sure we corral him and keep him in the pocket.
So you'll go film study over gut instinct?
I would go film study first because usually you can see the tendencies that teams have, and then when you're out there, that's when you go off your gut instincts. Okay, I watched this 1,000 times. I know exactly what they're doing, but something looks a little bit odd. And those are the things that, over time, preparation, that's what gets you to the point to where you make those good gut decisions.
What are the keys to containing DeMarco from seeing him obviously so much in Dallas?
DeMarco's one of those guys to where you can't let him get going from the first line of defense, meaning like the defensive line. You got to make him a one-dimensional player to where, let's say they like to, spread us out in a big personnel and then run the ball. He's one of them guys that usually if they start running front side, they stay front side, but he doesn't. He'll look backside, and if there's a big B gap, you have to always stay at home. And if you play fundamentally sound with him, that's how you can stop him. But you can't just be running up the field or doing your own deal. Everybody has to be on one accord.
Marcus, when you turn on this tape for this Titans offensive line, what do you see?
Some guys that really get after it. They're a Mauler type offensive line. They play really well. And the thing is, you have to make them one-dimensional. That's what I say with any team that we play. If you let them run the ball, that's what they love to do. They're hogs. That's what they want to do. They want to, that's what I call them. I call our guys that too. If you let them run the ball, that's what they love. They want to be in the trenches. But if you can now make them one-dimensional where they have to now, well, I can wake up a little bit to, rush the passer and wreak a little havoc out there. And I see that they leave us, from past games, they leave guys one-on-one. So hopefully they do the same for us.
It did look like you guys last week knew your quarterback was going to be young and experienced, and you were cognizant of that, and you raised your game. Is that true?
I think it's one of those games where no matter what, we have to play week in and week out the same way. And I remember you asked me a while back, how consistent can we be? Can we play this way every week? We have to play this way every week to win, no matter who the quarterback is, because that's our formula. We get turnovers, we play well on defense, and we play situational football on offense. And that's been our formula. That's how we got to where we are right now.
When you have Mauler guys or hogs, as you put it, can you outthink them, or do you have to?
I think you have to out-aggress them. It's an effort thing. How hard do you want it? And I think it's going out there, and it's not just going out there and saying, okay, I'm going to try to outwit the guy. I want to steal his heart. That's the way I play. Week in and week out, I want this guy over here beside me at the end of the game to shake my hand because he know he got his butt kicked. I'm just being honest with you.
So it was about this time roughly last year, you guys seemed to almost flip a switch, take it up a little bit. What was that you guys did at that point? I think you were out at some point when you came back and it raised the level.
I think it comes from the off-season deal to where you think about the OTAs, the training camp, how hard you work. And then now this is the time that when you think about everybody's hurt, everybody's beat up, it's the effort thing, the want to, and you look at that man beside you and you say, you know, I'm out here playing for him. He's out here playing for me. The blood, sweat, and tears, all the things that football is made of, that's the reason why we play. And so now it's that time. It's that time right now. Everybody's beat up. It's like, how